Good morning to a brand new day. Time to learn and games to play. Learning things is so much fun. Learning is good for everyone.
Good morning, fabulous first grade. Hey, it's Wonderful Wednesday, and it's wonderful because here you are with me in our PBS classroom. I'm Mrs. Hammock, and I'm here to help you learn and practice all the skills that you need to be excellent readers and writers. And this week, we are concentrating on writing, and we're writing about, that's right, penguins. I love them. Oh my goodness, have you been reading some good stories? There's a lot of great stories about penguins that you can find at your county public library or even on Sora. So let's take a look at Sora for today and see who is in our number 3 spot. Are you ready? I am. Let's do it. All right, here we go. Number 3 on Sora this week is Ewing Eagles. Way to go, Eagles. That makes me very proud. You know, Mrs. Hammock was a Ewing Eagle from kindergarten all the way to 6th grade. I am proud of you, Ewing Eagles. Way to go. Keep it up. I want to see you on this list next week, too. Great reading. Boys and girls, I would love to know what you're reading. Will you send me a letter right here to our PBS classroom, and I will send you one of our super fun activity books. Tell me what you're reading or tell me what you're learning about, and make sure you include your address so that I can send you one of our fun activity books. I hope to hear from you soon. The address is on the screen. All right, so today we're going to go back to our grammar. We've been talking all about verbs. Do you remember what a verb is? Right, it's an action word. And we've been talking about different types of verbs. Yesterday we talked about, do you remember? Present tense verbs. That means things that are happening right now. Today we're going to talk about past tense. That means it already happened. And future tense, meaning it hasn't happened yet, but it's going to. And then we're also going to do some work with capitalization and punctuation. We're going to talk about how we capitalize the beginning of sentences and proper nouns. It's going to be great. It's going to help you when you are writing. So let's start out with, that's right, our verbs. So verb tenses tell time. It lets us know when the action is happening. Today we're going to focus most of our attention on past and future. We did present yesterday. So past tense means it already happened, and there's a signal that kind of lets us know that, right? Do you remember the inflectional ending? ED. When we put ED at the end of a verb, it signals us that it happened in the past. Here we have played, painted, and looked. Did you see it? Good. Now, future tense verbs mean that the action has not happened yet, but it will in the future. So let's take a look at what that might look like. It's kind of easy. There's also a clue for future tense. Let's see if you can find the clue. Ready? Will play, will paint, will look. Did you catch the clue? Right, it's the word will. When we put the word will in front of a verb, it lets us know that the action has not happened yet, but it's going to. All right, let's take a look at our pocket chart and practice a little before we go to our workbook page. I have 2 sentences for you. She plays outside. So she plays, let's look at that word plays. Is that happening right now? Because she is just one person, and it's telling you what she's doing right now. But if we want to say it already happened, we would say she played outside. Do you see that? And if she hasn't been outside yet, we would say she will play outside. Pretty easy, right? Let's do the next one. I pick up the plate. All right, so I pick up the plate means I'm doing it right now. That's present tense. But if I did it yesterday, that's already happened. So I would say I picked up the plate. Do you see that ED ending? That's our signal, isn't it? That it already happened. All right, if I haven't done it yet, then I'm going to say I will pick up the plate. And there's my signal that tells me it has not happened yet. Will. I will means I haven't done it yet, but I'm going to. Are you getting it? Great. All right, before we go to our workbook page, let's take a look at some capitalization and punctuation. Now, I know a lot of you love to use capital letters, and you love them, and you put them all over the place. But I want you, now that we're in the second part of first grade, getting ready for second grade, you need to know that special letters are capital letters. We only use them sometimes, and I want you to start using them the right way. So we use capital letters at the beginning of sentences and for proper nouns. And I know we've talked about proper nouns. That's when we talk about a specific noun. So instead of the store, that would not have a capital. If we said a name of a store, that would have a capital. All right, so let's take a look at this. A dog named Lance lives in Texas. All right, so let's take a look at it. A dog, does that start with a capital letter? Nope, we gotta fix it. Has to have a capital. A dog named, oh, there's a name, Lance, lives in, oh, I forgot the T, because Texas also needs a T, a capital T, and then we put a period. All right, we'll work some more on that in our workbook page. Let's take a look at it. Put this over here. All right. Past tense verbs tell about action that happened in the past. Future tense tell about action that will happen. Read each pair of sentences and underline the sentence that talks about the past. Are you ready? Dad washes spot in a tub. Dad washed spot in a tub. Which one of those has an already happened past tense verb? Right, washed. Washed. Good. Let's try one more. Jen picked up the house or hose. Jed picks up the hose. Which one? Right, picked, the ED. You're really good at this. Let's try this. Write a P if the verb is present tense. Write an F if it's future tense. We mixed it up. Which one is that? Right, that's past. We baked the cake. Oh, look, there's that ED. That means it's past. We will taste the good cake. Oh, there's our key word, will. That means it's future. And I see will here too. Pal will eat some. How'd you do? Terrific. All right, so remember, there are different ways that we can use verbs to tell time. Future tense means it hasn't happened yet. Past tense means it already happened, and present means it's happening right now. All right, let's get to our story. I'm so excited. We read or listened to a story about penguins, and we wrote some sentences about them using our text to give us text evidence. So let's read what we have. Penguins help each other in many ways. That's our topic sentence. It tells us what the rest of the story is going to be about. This sentence was from our text, and one of the ways that they help each other. They live in large groups to stay safe from danger. All right, so now we're going to go back to our story and do some close reading. That means we're going to be looking for details of how penguins help each other in the text. Are you ready to be a good text detective? fabulous. Let's come over here to our story. Are you looking? Okay, so here we have a picture of penguins. We have a caption down here. We're going to read that last. First, we're going to read our text. Some penguins live in very cold places. They take turns standing on the outside of the group. They move to the inside when they get too cold. And this says, penguins shield one another from the cold. Did you hear one way that penguins can help each other? What do you think? Right. They take turns standing on the outside of the group. They move to the inside when they're getting cold. And look at this. In the caption, they shield each other from the cold. Well, we can't write all of that, but we can write a sentence that tells us the idea of what that text is saying. So let's see what we can say about those penguins when they're in the cold. What do you think? Okay, so they huddle together. Okay, right. So let's say that. When they are cold, they huddle together to stay warm. That kind of gives us the idea of what the story is saying, right? We can't copy the story words because those words belong to someone else. We need to make those words our own by changing it a little so that it's in our words. All right, so when they are cold, let's start with that. When they are, ooh, these are lots of high frequency words. When they are cold, and then we're going to put a comma there because that is the big kind of a phrase. When they are cold, did you hear how my voice made a little pause? That tells us there's a comma. When they are cold, they huddle together. They, oh, there it is. Another high frequency word. Do you see why those are so important to know? They, now we're going to do huddle. Are you ready to sound it out with me? What does it start with? Right, H, hud. We need two of them, two Ds, huddle. When they are cold, they huddle. Oh, together was one of our high frequency words. Do you remember the trick I showed you? To get her. And when we put it together, when they are cold, they huddle together. Why? Why do they huddle together? Right, to stay, there's a long A word, warm. And of course, we need a period at the end. Great job. Wow, this story is coming along nicely. Thank you for all of your hard work. We still got some more writing to do tomorrow. Please come back and help me finish our story. Goodbye now, goodbye now. The clock says we're done. I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye, everyone. Bye-bye.
A brand new day, time to learn and games to play. Learning things is so much fun. Learning is good for everyone.